This is Abia COVID-19 update.
Abia COVID-19 update. The governor of Abia State is presently in isolation, being treated to ensure that he's been nursed back to life after he got infected with the coronavirus. And we're trying to get across to the deputy governor. He's going to be our guest today on the program, Abia State COVID-19 update. And of course, I think the deputy governor is online now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we have the deputy governor of Abia State, Right Honorable Udia Kochuku, joining us this morning on Abia State COVID-19 update. Glad to have you join us, Your Excellency.
Your pleasure is mine, my brother.
All right.
How are you?
Well, we're fine. I'm doing fine. And I hope you're also fine.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Okay. Now, can you confirm how the governor is doing?
Well, thank you very much. My boss and the governor of Abia State is doing very, very well. Stable. And in less than no time, he will soon join us back here.
All right. Did you speak with him?
Yes, I've been talking to him.
Okay. And we also want to know, have you seen your own results?
Yes, my result is out. And by God's grace, it's still negative.
All right. We also want to know, what is the government doing to stop these cases? We have a surge in the number of cases reported in Abia State. Just a couple of days ago, we have 67 new cases confirmed by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control.
Well, for me, I think on one side is a horrible thing. On the other hand, it's a good thing because a lot of Abians do not believe that this thing exists. And from what we have seen, not just the number, and we have also, His Excellency the Governor has also decided to waive his privacy and decided to declare to the entire world that he is positive. And that tells us that if the governor can be positive, that anybody can be positive. And that this thing is real, that we should do everything to ensure that we avoid being infected. So, on our own part, I think we are doing the best we can as a government. But I think what we need more is the cooperation of Abia. Because a lot of people still do not believe that it exists. And that is why whatever advice, instruction, directive that has been given to them, either by this government or by NCDC or Ministry of Health, Abians don't seem to adhere to it. Can you imagine it's last Sunday? Many churches, through their the members of their congregation, add to the risk without bothering to observe all the necessary protocols. They were not wearing masks, neither did they observe the physical and social distancing. Some of them do not even have water and sanitizers at the entrance of their churches. If you move around Ogun here or go to Abia, you see Abians moving around with nobody wearing masks. It's not that they're not aware of it. It's not that they don't know that it is for their own interest that they need to wear this mask to protect themselves and to protect their next door neighbor. So for me, we need we need much more cooperation from the populace, because what needs to be said has been said, and what needs to be told has been told. But however, I must tell you, going forward, any organization that fails to cooperate or obey the protocols, we must seal that organization. And any traditional ruler, any local government chairman that fails to enforce and ensure that all the necessary protocols are adhered to in his own domain, there is every likelihood that that person mind is suspended. We have to really wage this war with every energy that we have, with every strength of ours, with every determination. And I plead with Abians, let us cooperate with government. This virus is there with us, is real, and it is deadly. In as much as it is not a death sentence, but I advise and I plead with Abia, please, let's do our best to ensure that we remain free from this virus.
All right. Your Excellency, now another issue that we need to tackle this morning is the issue of governance. Now that the governor is presently being nursed back to good health by a competent medical team, I hope it is not affecting governance.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Because actually, coincidentally, while he is being nursed by competent hands, he also constitutionally directed that I should act in the state. And whatever that we need to do as a government, we must continue to do it. There is no vacuum. Whatever government or the government needs to do, assuming that he is here, I can assure you that we will still do those things.
Interesting. Now, the issue of sample testing now is another issue on ground. As it stands now, we do send our samples from Abia State to a neighboring Ebonyi State. How soon can Abia State get a molecular laboratory?
I can assure you that with the promises that we are getting from the office of NCDC, once they come for their inspection, there's every likelihood that in the next couple of days we might have a lab here. And once we get that lab, we will commence massive testing, collection of samples from every community, every local government area. Because the truth of the matter is that, yes, it sounds as if to say that there was a spike the other day when we recorded 67. But the truth of the matter is that there is every likelihood that you have more than that in this state. And there is also, just like in every other state. But when you don't test, you don't get any result. We had that number because more than 600 and something samples were sent to NCDC, for testing. Assuming that you have a situation where you send maybe 10 samples, you don't expect to get more than 10 results. So the higher you test, there is every likelihood that the more you will get. But it is better for us to get to ascertain the total number of people who are infected so that we'll be able to get them treated, isolate them and get them treated so that we can be sure that Abia is free from it than pretending or doing a kind of hide and seek game where you just pretend as if nothing is in existence, yet somebody is having the virus, and probably if the person is asymptomatic and is not showing any signs, he will go all about spreading this virus without people getting to know. So once we're able to get NCDC, in the next couple of days, we will commence a massive testing once the lab get certified.
All right, another area I want you to deal with this morning, Your Excellency, is the area of fumigation of government offices, the government house, public places, the stadiums, and the likes. How is that in place? If it is not in place, how soon are we going to get those places fumigated?
You would agree with me that we had done an fumigation in all government offices and some public places. But however, as a result of the latest developments, we also still intend to do another fumigation in those offices that are affected, and we will do that as soon as possible.
All right, we need to take a breather now. When we return, I would like to take you on the issue of border, the interstate ban that is presently on, but as unfortunately, we still have a movement of people, through the illegal routes right into Abia State. I would like to take you on that, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Abia State, when we return after this breather.
This is Abia COVID-19 update.
Abia COVID-19 update. Well, it is very important that you have the number, the Abia State Telehealth Support Center, right saved on the speed dial on your phone. So I'm going to read out the number again: 0700 2242 362. 0700 2242 362. Just in case you have a suspected case or you fit into any suspected case definition. When you get across to that number, your case will be escalated immediately to the state COVID-19 emergency response team, and they will contact you for further interventory discussion. It is still Abia State COVID-19 update, the second edition for the week, and we still have the Deputy Governor of Abia State, Right Honorable Diokochuku, very much on the phone speaking to us concerning the virus in Abia State and what the state government is doing to curtail the spread of this virus. This program is live on several radio stations in the state: BCA 88.1 FM, Flow 94.9 FM, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Buzz 89.7 FM, and Rail 99.1 FM. Now back to the discussion, Your Excellency. I would like to take you on the border, the closure of border. I'm sure that the ban is still in place. The interstate movement is still very much in place, but unfortunately, we've seen the movement of people into Abia State through the illegal routes, and sometimes through the legal route, people bribing their way into the state. I don't know what will be your immediate reaction to this.
Well, thank you very much. I must tell you, as a government and as a people, I must tell you we are very, very disturbed. I'm so disappointed with those people who are supposed to, to maintain law and order there. People are not really doing anything. I must say it, because I've also seen people who came into this state, and I begin to wonder. It's not a matter of even coming through the illegal route. They come through the major route. So it's unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. That is the reason why we have now mandated all our local government chairmen to become the chief enforcers. Let them lead the team to enforce compliance at the various border ends of the local government council. We have decided to take our future in our hands. Let all local government chairmen go and ensure that they enforce compliance at the border ends of all the local government areas. Because at this level that we have gotten to, you discover that if we continue to allow and keep our borders porous, there might not be an end to this. As you are trying to solve those ones that are within your state, before you know it, other people who are from outside the state comes in and infects people again. And the cycle will continue to recycle the system, the whole system over and over again. And that is not helping anybody. And like I said, the most important thing is that each and every one of us should begin to take responsibility. Let's get to know that it is not just government business alone. That wherever you are, do the needful, do the best you can to ensure that we check and curtail this spread. Everybody is so worried. The government of the day is so worried with the number of the rise in the number of infections. So we are doing everything, and any moment from now, by God's grace, I might also have to be on the move. Be on the move personally, go to all the border posts to ensure that we have total compliance.
Interesting. Before I let you go this morning, Your Excellency, another area I want you to tackle is the issue of rumor mongering. Now, it's unfortunate that we have so many stories in the public space that are not true, especially as far as COVID-19 is concerned in Abia State. What is the government doing to ensure that only information from the right sources are being information from the right sources are being passed across, and of course you stop rumor mongering?
It is quite unfortunate. What ought to be a blessing to mankind has become almost a curse to us here in Abia State, and also to us, in this part of the world. That is social media. People just wake up without any information, without anything. People just wake up from their beds and make up one story or the other and post it to the social media. And unfortunately for us, it looks as if to say that Abians or Nigerians, they like those kind of stories. Before you know it, they are everywhere spreading this, carrying this rumor, spreading it as if to say that it's true, even when it is not true. It is not all about COVID-19, also all about our security situation in this state and in this part of the country. People just wake up and tell you all manner of things. There is armed robbery here, there is kidnapping here, there is a herdsman here, there is this, all manner of things. And when you go to those places, you discover that they do not exist. The same thing to this COVID-19. People say all manner of things that they want to say without recourse, without even asking themselves, what will be the implication of what I'm doing to our society? My plea to Abia is that we should be very, very wary of the kind of information, the kind of rumor that we accept and pass over to other people. If you get any information, especially as it affects COVID-19, please try and authenticate and get to know whether this information is true or false. You have a lot of avenues to get this done. The Office of the Interministerial Committee of COVID-19 is there for you, and their members. Ministry of Health is there, the Honorable Commissioner. Those people, other the epidemiologist is also there. I can also say, without any contradiction, that my line, my own phone line, is supposed to be the one that is accessible to virtually everybody. It's a line that I've held on for more than 15 years. And people can access me and ask questions. Whatever you can ask, can be able to reconfirm whatever information that you're able to get. It is a better way of doing this than people just wake up and give you one particular story and you just go ahead and carry it on like that, as if to say that they are true.
All right. Right Honorable Udioko Chukwu, the Deputy Governor of Abia State, thank you very much for your time on the program this morning.
I appreciate my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, now you're well informed about COVID-19 in Abia State. You heard the Deputy Governor. He spoke on several issues, so it's very important that you stay safe. Please take the fight against COVID-19 serious, as the disease is real, but not a death sentence anyways. Remember that the number of COVID-19 cases reported by NCDC are human beings like you. Don't wait to be a victim before taking action. Take responsibility. And that's it this morning on the program Abia State COVID-19 Update. Live on several radio stations: BCA FM, Flow FM, Vision Africa Radio, Buzz FM, and Real FM. The program returns tomorrow. My name is Michael Oni.
This is Abia COVID-19 Update.
Abia COVID-19 Update.